Okay, so this is Adventure Island 8-3. Which is definitely one of the hardest stages in the game. All because of the ending in it is particularly hard. With the platforms. But there's a few spots where, I mean, you can still fuck up just trying to get to it, so. For the most part, it's pretty... So I don't find this pattern to be that bad at all, except for, like I said, the moving platforms. Particularly the last set of the moving platforms is super hard. But this area is tricky too. So... damn it. Wasting too much time though. But okay. Good. Alright, good. That's the main important thing, is if you can get through to 4 with all your lives, so you can do these last platforms, that's the kind of position you want to be in. Because really, this level is just mostly doing the last set. I mean, that first set is still... You still die there a lot, you know, because it's still stressful and shit to get through. But this is just a fucking nightmare to get through this. The way these bats are set up perfectly to... Now, what I was trying to say is that I believe you jump on the platform, you keep running, and then jump and throw. Keep on running, jump, throw. It's the first two. And then the third one, you have to, like, throw it about... I think, like, by the third one, you probably need to throw it by about... Okay, so it's like the first two, it's like, you're going to go in here, and you're going to run about to here, jump and throw. Jump and throw. It's like for the first two platforms. Third one, which is the really bad one, you pretty much want to jump to right here immediately, like about this spot, throw the hammer, and then run and jump about there. And when you do this, it's like, because the third bat's going to go here, the second bats are like up here. This third bat's like a super problem because the platform spacers are big or you're going to fall right on the bat. So it's like you have to get that one to fall. And doing it, you normally have to kind of like get up about there. From what I remember, when I actually got through this, that's what I learned. That's the best advice I can really say for this, and then just do it 100 million times till you fucking get it right, you know? Out of, like, sheer luck. That's what I've learned with this. What I can see, so... Run. I got the first one, I didn't get the second. So... There's a very specific flow to this, and I'm not in it right now. Fuck! So close! Fuck. I was like, oh my god, I made it. Doing that is hard as shit. It's like, if you can do that, you have a 50 shot of actually making it. And then when you get to that fire on the very end of there, you know, Like say like this is like the end platform. You gotta fucking jump to right here to spot, and then jump over the fire very slowly to get to that edge. And that's how you do that. It's like one of those like there's like a few spots where it's like as soon as you hit the ground you gotta fucking jump again in like a few stages in this game. That's it, and that's how you do that one spot. But trying to juggle all of this is what's so hard. Clearly. And that's where it's like you just kind of fumble the ball, so to speak. And that's it, you know? That's how I normally die. Man. Anyway, I've been stuck on the... I was stuck on the stage when I first did this. This is my second time of playing for the game. I got stuck on the stage for 2 weeks solid with the Nintendo on. Because it's like, you came so far, you can't just shut it off. Like, once you got into here, it's like, no way, man. You kidding me? Only thing I can really think of is like when you go to those few platforms. When I remember the ones I just did. Well, I'm not gonna talk right here. I'll speak in a moment. Fucking hesitating. Oh, I knew that wasn't right. Shit. I hate that one. You have to wait so long on that fucking platform to make those match. It's like four times. It goes up and back like it's like a count of 4 between it going up and back like 2 times. Where the others, it's like, you know, you don't have to wait like maybe one cycle of it. That one you have to wait like 4 cycles before it can really reach, you know. And it just sucks. You don't want to wait, and you fall. This one. Where's the bat? Isn't the bat normally here? Okay, here it is. Maybe there's this one. I don't remember now. Oh, whatever. I got through it. I don't think it's gonna matter though. I have no health. So this run's kind of screwed because of health. I don't think there's any. Yeah, this run's totally screwed. So now you get here and you have no lives. So that's what I mean. It's like you really can't screw up that. You really can't screw up at all. On those previous platforms, because you need all your lives for this spot. Because you're normally not going to make it on your first time. What the fuck am I doing? Almost got on it. My pattern's off right now. Now I can't figure out what is what. There it is. This one you go right then. Oh, this one I don't. Now I can. That one, it's like you can go right away, but if you miss it, then you have to go then when it's like four counts. And at that point, you know, this making it on this run now might not be possible because I took. It doesn't feel right. Oh, that's what I mean. Like you gotta throw that. That hammer is so hard to get on that bat, on that third bat. So hard. Doesn't feel right. Oh, I killed the bat, but didn't make it on the platform. Don't feel confident right now in my strategy with this. So, do for the first two, but oh, fuck! I can't tell you how like it sucks when you get that close and you don't get it. I can't tell you how much it sucks. It really sucks. Oh shit. And you don't want to hit that because it's the eggplant guy in case I didn't tell you before. If you don't hit that bat, you must do what I just did by jumping because it kills you. Even though it doesn't look like it's touching you, the game says it touches you. Just so you know. There. No. Okay. Take this. Will happen at one point. At one point, one point with luck, it'll just happen. Oh! Oh my god! You have no idea. I was celebrating. I was celebrating pretty early in my head of like I did it. And I still didn't make it. Oh my god. Hold on, I actually hurt my wrist. I just like banged my wrist together and I actually hurt it. Oh, fuck. I was gonna say, the joke was gonna be, it's like getting a girlfriend. It's like one day you just get it. For no reason, out of the blue, it just happens. It's kind of like being able to make these platforms. Alright. I'm so mad. But what can I can say? You know. I want this to be done. I do not want to be on this level for 2 weeks. Sorry. I don't know why I started coughing. What? Okay. The platform didn't show up. It was like a glitch. I do that like 100 million times. I don't know why it didn't show up. I guess I just I guess I just kept running and I just didn't stop. Oh. Oh, fuck. Now I'm supposed to do. I don't have the fucking hammer. I missed the hammer. How am I running? No, this is all screwed up now. Yeah, right. Alright. So I'm just gonna... My run's all screwed up, so... I need to trigger that guy forward. There we go. Same thing. There's platforms where it's easy to actually overshoot your run. Where this one, it's... You gotta, you know... That's how we do it. Alright, got it. Slow clapping. Alright, that was 8-3. I will say, I have actually never beaten this game. On this level, on 8-4 is actually where I'm stuck in the game, for real. So, if I'm able to actually beat it, then it'll be the first time I will actually beat the game. 8-4 is where I'm stuck. So, anyway, so that's how you did it, and thank God, it didn't take me 2 weeks. So, the best advice I have for those platforms is, alright, for those platforms on that level I just did at the end, what you need to do is, the first thing that's going to happen to you is you're going to be like, oh my god, I just gotta run. Like, I gotta run and jump, run and jump, run and jump. Like, you're going to, like, freak out. Like, emotionally, it sets you up to thinking you need to jump before you actually need to. That's the first way how everyone dies over and over and over and over and over and over again. So, you have to, in order to do what I just did in that way, you can't do that. So you're going to go on this platform. It's kind of like remembering to breathe. You have to remember to run. Like, you cannot go on a platform as soon as your feet, whatever, hit that platform to jump. Don't do that. You have to make sure you want to run about 3/4 of the platform, and then you want to jump around there. That's the first piece of advice. The second piece of advice is, like, say those platforms are like here. Well, you're looking at the screen like this. You want to only really look at this part of the screen when you're doing it. You want to only look at this section of the screen, and this section, it's like you want to, like, feel. You want to, like, feel those platforms. You want to make sure you feel it. Like, don't just, like, jump in and do this shit. So, you're going to feel the platforms. And then what it is, you see the bat come into view. What you're going to do is, like, it's like eyeing up a baseball when your baseball's coming. Like, you're swinging a bat, so to speak. It's the same kind of deal. You don't swing the bat. You don't throw the hammer the very exact second you see the bat. You wait just like hitting a baseball with a bat. You want to actually vision yourself throwing and it hitting the bat, which takes a second to think, which is why you don't actually throw the hammer immediately as soon as you hit the bat. As soon as you see the bat, you throw it like the next second after. So it's like so you get in this, like, motion. It's like you feel the platform. You're always looking dead over here. Feel the platform. It's like run, and then you're gonna jump, and then you kind of throw. Run, jump, and then you throw. And that third one, it's the same thing, but it's so tricky because you have to play the same mind frame of that. You have to be in that kind of zone with it. But your angle is kind of like shooting kind of like this, which I know he, like, can't really do. So it's like this, like, kind of, it's so hard to explain. It's like a weird, like, a half jump. But somehow, the platform, you still have to make a platform, and somehow it adds up. And at that last moment, it's like you have to kind of, to do the fire thing, you have to jump high enough to make sure you land, that you don't fall in the pit or whatever. But then it's like you kind of want to slow down for a minute, and then you jump over to the fire. Anyway, that's the verbal explanation, or you can just kind of, rewind that part and watch it again and again to because that time I did it flawlessly. All right, so that was 8-3, so I'll make the next video for 8-4.